So my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a joke.
Tim, it's Halloween, baby.
It's Halloween. Actually, probably when this goes live, what's the day after Halloween, right? So it's November 1st. So it's Halloween.
God is my witness.
Halloween weekend.
God is my witness. I will try to get this out on Halloween. I love the spirit of Halloween.
Halloween is fun. Okay, so we're going a day early.
I figured,
we'll blast that out there for the PRFMs. If they're listening now, happy Halloween. Hope you enjoy your
Halloween.
Your spooktacular candy fest, whatever you do. If you have kids, I hope you have a great time trick-or-treating with your kids. I'm sure that's so much fun. I can't imagine doing that as a parent. Best of luck to you. The sugar rush that they will have.
I remember my first sugar rush, or maybe I don't.
I remember my last one. It was like an hour ago.
Oh my God. All right. So as for context for the visual people, well, actually for the listeners, me and Tim have not revealed our costumes to each other yet.
Also for the listeners, since we've done episodes during Halloween before, we've never done a Halloween themed episode or really like
we've
a
never
holiday
done a special
one because we've never had the visual aspect. And we felt like you could do a special, but it's not going to hit the same without the visuals. So if you're on Spotify, feel free to check us out on YouTube, especially today, because I think Zeke went all out. I went not all out, but I am in a costume, technically speaking. So they can see us. We can't see each other, right? The way we're going to edit this.
Ooh,
yeah.
I think it'd be funnier if we keep it like
anonymous.
Hidden until we reveal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah. Okay. So should we reveal to each other now?
Wait, let me make sure my virtual cam is on. Let me
I
just
got the
check
right
my
camera.
setting because I don't want to spoil this. Because I've been looking forward to this. I thought about this today at work. I was like, oh, we got to make sure that oh, wait, hold on. Let me test my video. That the costumes don't get spoiled. Like we can't reveal the costumes before we get on the pod. Okay, I am ready.
Okay.
I'm going to laugh so hard, I think. I just
okay,
I have a feeling.
All right, on the count of 3, we'll turn our cams on.
All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Yes, dude. That's so cool.
The shirt is so itchy.
Oh, whoa. Dude, you killed that shirt. I'm not going to lie.
It's like a little potato sack. It's thick.
Oh, my God.
It's hot down here.
It looks itchy.
Dude, that background is amazing.
Right? I did this shit in 20 minutes.
Are you streaming with that behind you, too? Are you going to do a little Halloween stream?
I might. It'd be kind of a waste if I didn't, you know?
I feel like you have to play Vampire Survivors like this.
Oh!
I think you have to.
The possibilities. The possibilities are endless.
Oh, damn.
All right, for the listeners, Tim is dressed as...
Fred from Scooby-Doo.
It fits you so well. You wear that so well. It's crazy.
We bought my wife the Daphne costume too, so we'll be
dude.
clowning around next weekend.
Fuck yes.
So I'm Fred and Zeke went the other way.
So okay, I'm a vampire or white prince, however you want to think about it. I couldn't. So because I was doing this so fast, I couldn't get the fangs. I didn't know how this shit worked. There's dental pellets you got to put in water.
Oh, what is that?
And then they soak up, and then you roll them into like a paste, and you can like pack your fangs with them. Hold on, I think I dropped one.
That's interesting. I've never seen that before. I just see the plastic crappy ones that you just stick over your teeth.
So it's this.
Okay, I see him. Yeah,
backwards. Yeah, it kind of sucks.
It doesn't look comfortable at all. He's trying to put the fang in his mouth. Oh Jesus!
There you go.
That looks so uncomfortable.
I don't even know where the... Oh, I found it. Hold on. Listeners, I'm so sorry. This is a completely, like, visual bit.
You can hear it in his voice so that he can't speak the right way. Yeah.
It kind of works.
He's not Prince anymore.
Now I'm Vampire Prince. Ooh. I want, what did Prince identify as? I don't remember. Ooh. Today we'll tell the scariest story of all, mispronouncing somebody.
Dressed as
Today
white
we'll talk
Prince.
about the woke left. Ooh.
All the kids. No.
Yeah, so they kind of like mitigate the disaster. This is I throw my curly wig. So now
he went
I also
from.
put on the eye makeup too.
So I'm trying to think. So this episode that comes out tomorrow is bald Zeke, and now we have fro Zeke. So we went from hair Zeke to bald Zeke to fro Zeke.
I'm trying to be an icon,
It's
but
a
my
saga.
fucking collar, collar
looks-
keeps falling.
Should I pop mine? We'll match.
Yeah.
There we go. Show my ascot.
I'm trying to. Whoa! Put that ascot away, buddy. He's going full ascot.
Oh boy.
I have my infamous vampire medallion. Don't look too long into it.
Careful now. Careful now.
Careful, lest you be tempted by desires of unyielding interest. Actually, I didn't put my favorite candy in the bucket. Best candy of all Halloween is Reese's Pumpkins.
Oh yeah, those slap, dude.
I hope you got plenty of those in your baskets this year, kids.
Yeah, and adults on November 1st when all the candy goes on sale, good luck finding that because all the pros buy it. That's like the first candy that gets sniped.
But they were full fucking price.
Ah,
I was pissed off.
that's whack.
It's fine. I got another pack for myself. Chillins, take a piece. Everyone gets one.
What the hell, mister? Not full-size candy bars? What the hell, bro?
We're in a recession! I'm not made of money!
Full-size candy bars are like $4 each.
Oh my god, they're so expensive,
They're so
dude!
expensive.
That's
Bro,
how you know the
for my
mega rich
birthday,
fuckos.
One of my kids came in with a box of Reese's for me, and it was like a bunch of different types. It was 30 different full-size things. So it had like Reese's regular, Reese's white chocolate, Reese's Take 5, Reese's Sticks, and the big cups. And I was like, I was like, oh my god,
Holy
this is the
fuck.
nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. I love Reese's.
That kid's rich. Oh, dude, Reese's is my favorite fucking candy of all time.
It was
I'm eating one right now,
so
actually.
good. Hell yeah. That pumpkin is
Oh my
going
God.
in. All right,
Oh,
so since technically we
loaded.
haven't actually introduced the pod, what's up, PRFMs? If you're new here, welcome in for the first time. If you are not and you're returning, welcome back. This is the Hey, I Needed This podcast found on Spotify and YouTube, hosted by your festive hosts. My name is Tim. I'm with White Prince, a.k.a. Zeke, a.k.a. The Independent Variable, a.k.a. Vampire Survivors. We're just going to go on for an hour, a.k.a. Meatbox Live.
Oh, shit. AKA, I'm Shriek, and he's Grim.
Ooh.
Halloween special.
Damn. And this is our first special. This is our first ever hit
I'm
special.
pretty hyped. I wanted to make it really like something, you know?
This was fun. And now we set
like
a
it.
precedent. Now we can do a winter holiday. And then we can do Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I don't know.
I will not be dressing up for that one,
No.
if I'll be perfectly honest.
No, that's on a Monday, so that doesn't fit our brand.
I'm...
No Friday vibes on a Monday.
It's...
Labor Day?
Hey Siri, how to be white Martin Luther King?
Siri just responds, please do not.
I'm sorry.
That
I
is
couldn't
bad.
understand that. I'm sorry. Did you want to do Justin Trudeau? No.
No. Oh, jeez. So,
Oh my
this one's
God.
coming out. I'm trying to make sure. I'm starting to confuse which ones we've recorded already. The one with the fun fart and poop songs is last week.
That was last week, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to make
Yeah.
any references that we can't reference yet, without context. And that we can't go back to that. I just want to make sure that one's out because I can't get on that topic again.
It's out now. Yeah, we're probably. I think we did the same thing we did last time, where we were so far ahead, and then life happened, and now we're running the gun again.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like running the gun is okay with stuff like this, because the specials got to air at the right time, and now we're kind of up to date. Like, I'm gonna say some things on this episode that are super applicable, and then next week's episode after the special, you'll see this.
Yeah,
I'll have something else to show for it. All right, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. I'm doing some cool stuff, guys. I'm doing some cool stuff. So, I live here in this house in Queens with my wife. It's a lot of space for 2 people. It's really nice. So we are leaving town tomorrow. We're going upstate, and we're coming home with a doggy. And we're gonna go rescue a pup. So I'm super pumped. You can see actually, if you're watching right there, I have my pee-pee pads, and my Kong is over there. We got the pooper scooper bags. And we got a bunch of other stuff. I got a new nanny cam up there that I can control from my phone, because we're gonna let him have free range in the basement when we're at work. Not the whole house yet. We got to make sure he's okay being alone before we do that. But we don't want to crate him, so we're gonna give him down here. I scrubbed this basement, dude. I was on my hands and knees today scrubbing the floor. I was like, there can be no dirt for my dog.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Do we get do we know a breed? Can we know the breed?
We have a couple choices we were looking at. It looks like, I don't know the name or the breed of one. I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
But one of them is named Arctic. He's tiny. He's like 20-ish pounds, and he looks like he's maybe a Jack Russell Terrier / Chihuahua mix.
Ooh.
He's a little cutie. And then there's Munson, who is also adorable. So this is
Munson.
Arctic. I'll send you a picture here.
Dude.
So here's
those are killer names.
Arctic. He's a cutie.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a good looking boy. And then we got Munson. Let me find him really fast. Munson's adorable too.
Oh my God.
Munson, I think, has a little bit of issues going on for him, but that's okay. We can work through that. Okay, so here's Munson. Munson's got the droopy ears.
Holy fuck.
Munson's really cute.
Oh, Munson looks so sweet.
Yeah,
dude.
the only thing, it says that Munson has trouble just doing everyday things. It says, I just need a chance. Please give me a chance, which makes me think Munson has some tough behaviors going on. Which we can deal with. We're not the most experienced dog trainers, but we're enough. We've both had dogs. Yeah. Arctic just seems like a little cutie pie. He looks so sweet. And it just says that he likes to be in quieter places, but we don't have a lot of stuff going on by us. So I think we would actually be a good spot for him. So
you get the whole house too. So.
Yeah, we're gonna go up and see them. We're leaving tomorrow night, right after work. And then Saturday morning, when they first open, we're gonna head over there. And they said, if it works out, we take them that day. So that'd be
so sick.
Ideal.
Dude.
There was another one that we were gonna adopt. My sister-in-law works at a vet, and pure beagle, a year-old, adorable little dog. Looked like he was dumped somewhere, but then his owner came forward today, so they have to give him back to the owner. We can't go adopt him. So it's nice that he's going back home, but sad because he was so cute and I wanted him so bad.
I know, yeah. Dude, I'm excited for you. That fucking rules.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. We spent a couple $100 on Amazon today just ordering doggy beds and leashes and collars and all this stuff. So I'm pretty excited.
Fuck yeah, bro. Well, that's the way it is, man. I feel like a lot of dog owners underestimate how much money it is to take care of a dog, and I think if you can afford a couple $100 on all those supplies, you can afford to take care of a dog.
Yeah, and the adoption fee is not too bad. I think it's $250 for either of them, so it's
That's not bad.
Pretty reasonable. I mean, down here, if we were to adopt we looked by us, it was $700-800. It's no, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Especially if you're adopting a dog and not buying a bred dog.
Yeah, we're gonna rescue one. We want to give someone a home, so we're gonna go bring them in.
That's definitely the way to do it. I love that. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited, dude. I definitely want to see that dog as soon as you get it.
Yeah, so I'll send some pictures this weekend when I go up there, and then hopefully I don't know what the sleeping situation is gonna be. We'll probably have him sleep in the room with us, but so he lives up there right now asleep. I don't know if the dog will want to go to bed when she goes to bed. So if he doesn't, I'll have him on the pod next week. But if he goes to bed, we'll bring some videos and pictures, and we'll get him on here at some point. We'll like record earlier one night, and I'll make sure he's awake.
We're already cooking up content with the dog, baby.
The doggos. Yeah, I'm excited.
We're renaming him Hint. Hint Dogcast.
Cherry.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
That would be really funny. I only feed him maple syrup.
Jerry, fetch.
What a good boy.
Oh man. That'd be so sick. Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm pretty pumped. We bought like a car, like the car seat thing that goes over your back seat so they can sit comfortably, and like if he has a little accident or he gets a little car sick, it doesn't ruin the car. So that was nice too. Yeah, we kind of thought of all the stuff. We talked to some friends that got dogs recently. So we have a pretty good idea. And our sister-in-law's a vet tech, so she's got a good handle on it too. She's going to come with us and check out the pups.
That rules.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's good shit, dude. That's a
big
step.
A little worried about how he's going to do when we're at work, either or.
Yeah.
Because it's a long time. It's a good chunk of time. We leave at 7 in the morning and we come home at like 3. So that's a long time. But
that's not too bad, I think.
I think it's okay. And we don't stay.
Especially if there's two of you.
We always get home right at the end of the day. Like at least one of us does. So if I work late, she's not. And if she works late, I'm not. So we'll be okay, I think. Maybe like 2 or 3 weeks he'll get adjusted to that, and then we'll give him his cuddles and take him on his walks and the good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
That rules, man. I'm very excited for you. That rules. I love dogs.
I do too.
Dogs are so cool.
I like littler dogs. I was really afraid when I was younger. Partially, I think because I was so tiny, and big dogs were always bigger than me, and I really didn't like that at all. I did get bit by a dog once too. That sucked. But
that affects a lot of things.
Now I like the little guys. I like cats a lot too, but I'm super allergic to cats, so I can't have one of those.
Man.
Like deathly allergic.
Oh no, dude.
The doctor was like, "Yeah, you can't ever have one of these. It won't be good for you." I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you."
You could always get a hairless cat.
Oh, absolutely not. Those things are
expensive to take care of. Don't get a hairless cat.
Crazy. I think they're kind of ill too. I don't think their health is good. I've heard.
It costs a lot of money to maintain a hairless cat, and I've seen like the work that goes into them. They're like I've seen one where like I don't know, this dude loves being in the bathtub, man. They put like the little like the head cap you put on a human. They have one for their ears.
Oh my god, that's
and they get in the bath. And they give them like the little tube with the treat stuff in it.
That's funny.
And they're like, and she pats the towel for him to jump out, and she takes the ear thing off, and then he jumps right back in the bath.
That's awesome.
Coolest fucking cat ever. But other times, like you don't have to give him like actual baths. I heard you could just use like olive oil or like cocoa butter, and you just like rub the cat with him and shit.
Weird.
And I'm like, I don't know. That's just for me. Like as the average guy, I got time to put this up, but I don't got time to rub cocoa butter on a cat.
That's a lot of work. And what if the cat doesn't want cocoa butter? What if it wants shea butter? How are you supposed to know?
What if he does want shea butter?
I know.
How do you season this chicken? They're cool little dudes, though. I like when they get fat. They always end up getting fat.
My friend had a really fat cat, Baxter.
Ooh.
He was like pushing 30 pounds. He was chonky.
Oh my god,
chonky, dude. He was so big. God. Baxter's actually the cat that introduced me to my cat allergy. I was over there watching the Met game, petting it, and then all of a sudden I couldn't see, and my throat started to hurt, and I was like, I think I'm having a problem.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was tough. Baxter's a good boy. Rest in peace.
It sucks having a cat allergy because everything the cat comes in contact with, you have to like sanitize and clean before you hang out with someone who has a cat allergy.
Yeah, it's awful. That's why like Liv's a huge cat person. She was like, I married you, and I want you to know how big of a deal that is that I chose you over a cat. I was like, I think I get it. Like, I know you love your cats. She also loves pugs.
Wear it with pride.
She wants a pug.
Oh, I love pugs. Like I love pugs. I would love to own a pug one day when I have the money to take care of one.
Yeah,
because they end up getting like health issues towards the end.
Yeah, her parents had one. It died right after we graduated college.
Oh man,
Great little dog, but man, she was struggling at the end. She was so arthritic that she couldn't hold her poop in. She would just like walk around and poop would fall out of her, and she wouldn't even know it.
Yeah,
she was sick, but she was cute. And then like her mouth, like she wasn't strong enough to keep her mouth closed, so her tongue was always out. It's just the cutest thing. It's so cute, but so sad. She was old. She was like 11.
They live. If they live, they live, man. Yeah. It's crazy. I had it's called a Pekingese. If you ever heard of a Pekingese dog before, they're basically just Pomeranians with like a pug face.
Yeah.
Dude, she fucking ruled.
There's one on this website that's cute as hell too. Hold on, let me find it.
Oh, don't stop! I don't need to know the Pekingese. I swear to God.
I don't know.
Her
if
name
it's
was Cheyenne,
but he's a fireball according to his. We looked at him. We were like, dude, he's a cute guy, but he seems
so
like an
energetic
asshole. Oh, maybe he's gone.
They can be.
Oh, I think he might have got adopted like today. Nope, here he is.
Ooh,
this is Lorenzo.
That's a fucking awesome dog name. That's not a Pekingese. That's a Pomeranian, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. But it's like, it's so funny. The first line is, do you like bad boys? Do you like commitment? Lorenzo might be the guy for you. He's a one-woman dog. He does not like men. He won't be around a man. So a single woman has to adopt this guy.
It feels like Lorenzo maybe has been around a lot of bad dudes in his life.
It's possible.
That's a learned behavior. Poor thing.
Sad.
But, yeah, I had a Pekingese, which is basically just like that, but with like a swished-in face.
Yeah.
And like she got into a fight with one of my dogs, and like kind of like fucked up her jaw. Oh. So her tongue was always just hanging out, just like. She fucking ruled.
Actually, I don't know exactly where my aunt lives, but she lives somewhere in northern Florida, and she moved up there and got like a lot of farmland. She like had a nice house down near like the bigger cities. Like I think she was close to Fort Lauderdale. Is that
I know where that is.
Flew into? I think that's where we would fly into when she lived down there.
I'm like a couple hours from there.
Yeah, her kids moved out, and she sold that house and moved north, downsized big time. But she's got this farmhouse, and she has all these different animals, and she had a dog that it was the ugliest dog ever, but like that made it cute. And it's like its bottom canines would stick out of its mouth, and you could see the canines at all time. And one day it was blind in its left eye, and one day it was chasing a goat. And like goats can change direction quick, like really fast.
Yeah.
So it's going. And all of a sudden the goat takes like a hard left turn. And there's like a fire pit, like a big brick fire pit. And the dog takes a hard left turn, and it doesn't see the fire pit, and it slammed its head into the fire pit and chipped the left canine. So instead of now having two, it only has the one. And it's just like, it's even uglier now. And it's like, oh my God, you stupid dog. It's so funny. Like, I love it. It's so cute. It's so dumb.
Oh, man.
It like got up and it was like, like when you have the little things around your head in the game.
Little Tweety birds flying around your head.
It's so funny.
Oh my God. Dude, dogs are the best. I mean, I'm having a tumultuous time with dogs right now. Well, with raising a husky and whatnot, but he's good sometimes.
Bro, my friend has a husky. Me and that dog do not get along. He got that thing in college. Simba. Adorable dog. Every single time I went into his room, that dog would come up and bite me for no reason. Just come up and grab my legs. Like, get off of me. Now we're fine, but like I still hold a lot of ill will to that stupid dog.
I would too, man. Little shit.
Motherfucker.
I have 3 huskies in my life, 2 of which are owned by Bex. Bex's huskies are not even arguably, they are well behaved than my husky is.
Mm-hmm.
They're the best. Actually, I'll find a couple pictures of them. They're Zozo and Yarrow. Very, very cool dogs.
Those are cool names.
They're very cool. They adopted them. So this one, let me see here. I'll copy this one. Yarrow's like a bronze husky, and he's got heterochromia.
Okay.
He's super cool. That one's Yarrow.
Yes, my friend has one like that too, Lily. He's Simba and Lily, and Lily's really good. That's such a cool looking dog.
He's like, a very cool dog. Awesome. Here's a better picture of him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's awesome. And this one,
that's Zozo.
It's probably
this is Yarrow.
That one's Yarrow, and this one's Zozo. Probably the best picture of her.
That's a
she does not
picture.
sit still.
Wow.
Like, this is the clearest shit. Like, we call her a cryptid because you can't get a still picture of her. That's the clearest picture we have.
That's awesome. That's a good picture.
They're the best. Like, super sweet. Very sweet dogs. Like, you're always like a massive cuddle bug. Like, you get in bed, he just wants to be up on you.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, like, I wake up after Bex because I got sleep issues, whatever. Bex, sometimes when she comes in, Zozo will run in onto the bed, and it's just like all over me. Like, it's incessant. Like, she's like target locked on my face. I'm like, okay. Good morning.
That's awesome.
But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love that dog. They're the best.
That's great. Yeah, dogs are so special, cool, man.
Yeah, man. Kitties too. I wish you could experience kitties. I love a good kitty.
Yeah, a good cat's great. It's also so low maintenance. A good cat, you barely have to do anything for. My coworker has a cat.
I know, yeah.
That they have like the electronic feeder, and they just fill it like every few days, and they like barely see it. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, she's around here somewhere. She's just living life, and she's in the corner like
respecting boundaries,
like,
baby.
Slapping stuff, and then she goes over and eats. Pets rock.
Well, that's life, baby. What more could you want?
I know, right?
Food's always there. You can go around and slap shit all the time.
It's pretty nice.
Bro, I got a cat. He's old as dirt. His name's Beau. It's French for handsome, but I like calling him Beauregard. Mm-hmm. I've had him since I was 13.
Damn.
So he's like 15 years old now. I think he's about to turn 16 soon.
Happy birthday,
something
Beau.
like that. I love that cat, dude. I swear, if I could find a picture of him, he's a Siamese firetail. So he's like white. And he's got orange ears and like an orange striped tail.
That's cool. That's a really
super
cool.
Yeah, I love him, bro. Like he's kind of like our pseudo outside cat. So he just kind of like sits on our porch and shit. Mm-hmm. And that's like part of my routine. Is I walk out, I kiss him, say goodbye, and I come home and I kiss him, say hello.
He's just standing guard.
Super cool, dude.
He's just chilling.
Literally, yeah, and like he'll just be like curled up in a ball. And today I walked up to him and he saw me. He's like, just stretched his paw out and like said hi. Basically, I'm like, oh, here he is. I shove my face in his belly. I'm like, he just loves it, dude. He's so cool. Oh man. But yeah, fucking back to the Halloween special. We got really wrapped up in doggies and kitties for a bit.
It's a great segment. Enjoy that segment.
Does your family have any like Halloween traditions that you guys do?
I mean, not as much anymore, but I grew up on a block that was basically a big horseshoe that connected to a main road. So we always had awesome trick-or-treating because it was quiet and safe, and it was always like you could just loop back around to your house. So all my friends would come over to my block and we would all just trick or treat. And then we would go to like the surrounding areas together. It was always good. I mean, my block probably has, close to like 100 houses on it. You just in a big circle. So you just go house to house to house to house. And then you go on the other side, house to house to house to house. It took forever. It was great. That's really it though. We don't really do too much. And then, you shove your face with candy.
Oh yeah. So I have as a child, I had a weird, like, strained relationship with Halloween because when I was younger, I mean, as far as I can remember, we were trick-or-treating pretty steadily because we could go to houses that were more, because I lived in Connecticut, and like the more north you go, the more you get to like traditional Halloween houses and trick-or-treating. Mm-hmm. And we moved down here and I was like 8, and like Halloween got kind of weird because a funny thing about South is if Halloween lands on a Sunday, the town will do it on a Saturday. Like the town collectively agrees to do Halloween on a Saturday. They won't do it on a Sunday.
Okay. That's interesting.
So my family didn't know that. So we went out on Halloween on a Sunday. And there was like nobody. There's like nobody handing out candy.
That's sad.
And like I had like this moment. I was like 10 or something like that. I was like, Halloween fucking sucks. I don't want to dress up no more. Like, this sucks. And like I stopped trick-or-treating. I stopped trick-or-treating at like 10 years old.
Damn.
Or something like young. That. And I was like, I would still dress up like every now and then. Like there's a picture of me on my Facebook. I dressed up as like, did I race swap fucking Urkel? I call myself Thurston Werkel III. I was like a white nerd type beat.
Nice.
What is my obsession with race swapping characters? Who am I, J.K. Rowling? And like I remember I changed my Facebook profile to Thurston Werkel III. I think if I go to change it, it'll swap it to that. But the picture that I took, I was so embarrassed of that I took a pic. I had a picture of me falling into a bush that didn't show my face, and people were like, "Who is this?"
It's me.
I'm like, it's me, Zeke. I'm Thurston Workle III. I'm like, oh, okay. So I changed it back because I was too embarrassed.
That's so funny. Well, if you had to say like what your best ever costume was, which one would you pick?
My best ever costume, I think. I'll be perfectly honest, it's probably got to be this one.
Thurston.
my favorite
right
individual
now?
costume is this one right now.
Nice,
if I could get the collar be better. But yeah, I never really dressed up like a lot specifically for Halloween. I did Wario one year with Bex. I was like sexy Wario.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Did you post pictures of that? I feel like I've seen that.
I did. Let me show you. I'll send you. Here's. I was dressed as Wario at work. Everything I got was from Goodwill. So there's me as Wario.
Wah.
Wah. I saw that hat. I love that hat. Here's another picture of me.
That's awesome.
I was also, I was dressed as a hot dog so the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile came to my work.
Mm-hmm.
So I dressed up as a hot dog.
Oh my God.
We were helping out with the Wienermobile.
Who did this? I think we have to figure out whose car this is.
We're all trying to figure out who did this. Here we go. Here's another angle of me. Just hanging out the Wienermobile.
That is so awesome.
It was a really fun. We got to ride in it later too. It was super awesome.
That's even better.
It was.
Dude,
it was actually.
Who
really
needs
sick.
a limousine? I mean, you have a goddamn Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Got the goddamn Wienermobile,
It's
bro.
as good as it
I got
gets.
one of the whistles and then I lost it. Oh yeah, I was also Cuphead one year.
Oh, that's cool.
You can't really tell because I didn't have like boots, and the red nose I did wasn't too clear.
Okay, Cuphead's still Cuphead. I don't know if I
Cuphead's
have
still Cuphead.
any Halloween pictures posted from my good years. Because I think I was too young. I think it was before Instagram. Which is a
I
little
think
bit
I really
of a
posted
bummer.
any of these to Instagram.
I don't know where they
Trying to
all
find-
are, to be honest with you.
I did a haunted trail for my town. It was called the JC's Haunted Trail because we work for a charity organization called JC's.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of my Halloweens were just like that, which is like working the haunted trail. I did that for like a few years because my dad was the president at one point of the organization.
Oh, wow.
So like every weekend was going to JC's and helping out, and then every year we do the haunted trail. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I don't know.
God,
if I
it's so
got
long
this.
ago.
So one of the traditions I guess I used to have was we would make our costumes. We would try and think of something like outlandish and then make it. And my best one was probably when I was a TV. My parents had bought
what?
new windows, so we had like big flat cardboard boxes. And I think I was probably in like 9th or 10th grade, and I probably weighed 85 pounds, like soaking wet. I was a stick. I was like 4'8". I was so small. So I could slide the box over my body and it would still be flat. So we like spray painted the crap out of it. And then we got like one of those like comically sized remotes and like taped it onto the side, and we cut it out for like a TV screen. And I got like a Halo poster and taped it on the inside. So it looked like there was a video game on. And I just like put on black pants and walked around as a TV. But it was really windy that Halloween, and I was in a box, and I was so light that the wind gusted and just fucking threw me. I just went flying, and it ripped the whole thing in half, like halfway through the night. I was so sad.
Oh my god.
It was really funny, but like, damn it sucked.
Fucking A, man. I think that same year I was dressed as Thurston Workle. I was walking around, and then I saw my friends. And I looked at my family like, all right, bye, guys. I'm going to hang out with my friends now. And then I was just a normal guy in like a button up.
That's funny.
I was like, I'm done with Halloween. I'm leaving.
Yeah, Halloween, I was kind of done with it in high school. And then college came and it just became like party time. And I didn't put any effort into my costumes. And then after Halloween at college, I'm pretty sure I did it like once or twice. But like, God, I don't want to go out. I don't want to see other people. I just want to.
Yeah, it's especially now when Halloween's not landing on like a fucking weekend.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to like make time, and like either you do a party like the whole week before, or you try to do it the day after. Then it's just not as fun if it's the day after, because then Halloween's over. You know,
when I lived in Brooklyn,
it's a whole big thing.
Halloween was just time for everyone to dress up in the most revealing clothes possible and go out and just assault each other in the bedroom. Like, that's all it was. And we would go out, you know, like Liv and I had been together for like 5 or 6 years at that point. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, yummy.
Like, all our friends were in like long-term relationships, and we're just surrounded by all these people like laying all over each other at the bar. I'm like, this stinks. This stinks, but all of our apartments are too small to go to. Like, we have too many friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked. But now, like, last year we threw a little party at our house because we got the space. So I think we might have some people over again.
That's sick. That's such a clutch move. Bex had like basically her own place because she lived in like her grandmother's house, but her grandmother was like never there. Mm-hmm. So like Halloween was pretty much like the excuse to go to Bex's place and drink with all of her friends. I think it max would be like 13 people there, but they're all like close friends. So there wasn't like the worry of like a dude there harshing the vibe or like someone going off the rails. If anyone was going off the rails, it was us. But it was like the kind of nerdy where like someone's puking in the bathroom. It's like, hey, are you okay in there? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, are you all right? You've been in there for a while. So it's kind of like a whole bunch of nerds just like getting blasted and taking care of each other. So that was like a staple of my life. But then when Bex moved out of there, it kind of like stopped. And then all of our friends moved away. So really Halloween's just kind of been like just chilling. Especially since I work at a fucking grocery store, and like I think I've worked consistently every Halloween for like the past 7 years.
Dang. Halloween's tough at work for me. The kids go bonkers for Halloween. Like, it's a hard day. It's fine. Yeah. It's a hard day.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I love when we have the day off after Halloween this year. Thank God. Like, thank God.
That's sick.
It's the best. The day after Halloween sometimes is worse than the day of Halloween, because they either come in high as a kite off all the candy they've been eating, or they come in dead from the sugar rush coming down, and then they're like,
"Oh my God!"
You're like, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do with you guys today?"
Let me see. What am I working the day after? If I'm working late the day after Halloween, that might be clutch for me. Let me see. What am I working November 1st? I'm gonna pull up my schedule. Ooh, I'm gonna go up to my manager. I want to open mouth kiss him because he's got me going in at 1 p.m. the day after. So I'm thinking I rack up as much overtime as I possibly can, so I'm not gonna go into work until 3 o'clock.
That would be nice.
I'm thinking that's the move.
I'm thinking that might be the move today.
I think I'm actually starting to like Halloween. Well, actually, that would be today. So hopefully, today I managed to sneak some overtime in to kind of maybe get a little drunk on Halloween. Off.
Okay, so...
Well, actually, no, if we're preparing recording it, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
So I'm looking at the email, kind of a segue, and it connects. We got a couple emails since we last recorded, which is huge, actually. We are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unread emails, which is crazy. We got the 2 that we didn't get to, and 4 from this week.
And one of which isn't from Bex.
It's true. It's not from Bex.
That's big for us.
I think that's our first ever submission that wasn't from Bex. I
think there may be one from like Dawn, like forever ago. That's all I could think of.
Yeah, you might be right. We definitely don't have it in this folder though.
And maybe Jesse or Caitlin from Beacons, but we won't worry about that.
Yeah, forget about them. And we have Spotify is up in our grill as well, like a lot.
For real, get the fuck out of my ass, Spotify.
But Bex sent us one titled Spooky Scary Skeletons, and it's just a bunch of Halloween questions. So I figure maybe we should go through these as we're talking about Halloween, because we kind of already hit a couple of them. Like, what was Halloween like as a kid? Did you celebrate? Kind of talked about that. Costumes bought or homemade? Kind of talked about that. Favorite spooky activity? I used to like making haunted houses. Like, I would try and like make a haunted house in my house. It was never good.
I'm kind of like that, yeah. But like, I mean, I would literally work in a haunted house.
Yeah, I would like be 10 and I would just like hang blankets up all over the place and hide behind them and start like screaming at people when they walked by. It was fun for me.
That's cute. That's fun. Oh, I didn't even see it. Okay, there. Now I'm on it.
Halloween. And then it says, how old were you when you stopped trick-or-treating?
I covered that. Like,
maybe
like 10 years old.
Like 10th or 11th grade for me, maybe.
Man. That's crazy.
Yeah, we did it for a while. I mean, we had that good block, and then it was just like a reason to go hang out.
Yeah. I don't know. For ours, like my town's kind of like spread out, so there was a lot of things. So, like we do like the hay rides. So my dad had like a pull apart trailer with his Jeep, and he would put hay bales in it, and we would just ride that around town.
That's fun.
But again, like town was like so spread out, so like it would be like 2 hours just driving around town. It's like, oh my god, I just want to go home now.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a lot.
Yeah. It's fun though. I kind of miss it. But, you know, I'm fucking 20 years old. I'm not driving around town no more.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be sitting here on Halloween night, probably enjoying my peace and quiet, petting my new dog.
Get fucking drunk.
Yeah, I might
Halloween
be.
dog.
All
right, let's see here. The second question. I like this question, actually. I'll go ahead and I'll read this one off. You are a spooky ghost. You haunt an apartment building. What silly, spooky shenanigans do you employ during the spooky season where your tomfoolery is at its most powerful?
This is a good one. Well, you can do
slime on the walls, slime in the toilet, slime on your dog, slime on the dresser. You want to go in the fridge? Oops, all slime.
Just goop everywhere.
I'm gooping it up.
Excuse me. I think
my goop
I
is
would
at its
do
most powerful.
really stupid things, like little things. Like I would like turn a picture frame a little bit when they're not looking. So they turn around and they're like, what the heck? And then they turn back the other way and they're like, wasn't that vase the other way? And they turn again. They're like, why is this picture crooked on the wall now? And like just totally mess with their heads over and over and over. Like never give them a second of peace, you know? Like that jack-o'-lantern behind you, I'd turn it around. And you turn around and be like, what the hell? And then you turn back and your microphone's like at the ceiling. And you're like, what is going on?
I don't like this. Tim, stop it. It's too real. You're fucking me up. Because I'm totally the guy, like, I would get up and be like, hold on. That's better. That was bothering me. And I sit back down and
be like, God damn it.
Fuck?
Or like, I would find someone's house who's like super OCD and I would just like unmake the bed. Like take the clothes out of their drawers and like throw them all over the place. Or like unhang the hangers in the closet.
Oh.
It's just cruel. Just really cruel.
Nah,
like,
dude, you have to
take all the toilet paper and just clog the toilets.
No, you have to be like, and when they leave, like, you know, like the severe OCD, like where they gotta knock twice, lock the door, unlock it, lock it, unlock it, and when they walk away, unlock it, and they come. I'm like, but I did my ritual.
Or like the people, like, I don't know if you're one of these people that hit the lock button on their car remote like 6 times, and it's like, beep, 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 beep. You just unlock it.
Oh, dude, my ex had kind of like memory issues with stuff like that. So to help, this is like a small tangent, but like say like you're walking with me and you lock your car door, you're like, oh, I hope I remember. I would do something so like outlandish. So like once you remember that thing, you're like, oh, I locked my car. Like
smart.
They'd be like, lock, and I walk up, I'd be like, I'd hump the headlight. Be like, yeah. And like whenever they think of it, I'm like, oh, well, Zeke humped the headlight after I locked it. So obviously I locked it.
Obviously locked. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
All right.
Bex and I have this tradition now. I think we've been doing for like 6 years now. I think as long as we've been
Zeke
dating,
humped the headlight and I was ghosting, I would have the headlight hump Zeke back. Continue your story.
Just flickering the light. Like, yeah, you like that headlight? You like that headlight? It's a ghost car. I'm fucking this ghost car.
Who are you gonna call?
Ghost car. New in a sci-fi. I think as long as me and Bex have been dating, Bex has this like this superstition feeling that like whenever I tell Bex to drive safe, she doesn't like that because it kind of like it gives like I think to her she's explained this before, but it's like a negative feeling or like bad juju. Be like, all right, get home safe or like drive safe. So every time I tell her to drive safe, she responds with she says no, and then I have to respond with I can't control you, and I do something weird every fucking time. I think recently. I you know, we did our goodbyes. I'm like, all right, drive safe. She goes, no. I can't control you. And I squatted down and I pulled my pants. I was like, and like pretending I was trying to shit.
When you wonder if we talk about poop in our day to day, there you go.
It's really just like an excuse to make Bex laugh. And like I've had to come. No scenario has been repeated in all the time we've been dating.
That's pretty good.
And we hang out like every weekend, but it's only the weekends where she's driving home. So possibly like, let's see,
We're talking 26
like 6
times a year, right?
6 times 28. So like 100, pretty much like 170 times. That's 170 different scenarios.
Damn.
In theory that I've come up with.
That is committed
in response
to the bit.
I can't control you.
Committed to the bit.
It's my absolute favorite thing. I think there was one time again with my ex, we were pulling into my driveway and there's like a huge stick in the driveway, and I'm like, hey, don't worry, I'll handle it. And they were like, oh my god, my handsome boyfriend, so nice, so sweet, moving the stick. And I got the stick and like a wrestler, I like pile drive it and I start beating the shit out of it. So like I'll take care of you. I was like,
oh dude, that reminds me. I'm gonna tangent now too. This has nothing to do with Halloween, but it has to do with attacking inanimate objects.
Let's go.
It was like the very end of my freshman year of college. I wish I was here for this, but I wasn't. I lived down the hall. And we come home from this party, and we had like we were going home like the next day, or like in like the next like 3 days. So my friends lived together a couple rooms down, and they were best friends in high school, and I met them in college. So we get there, and they had one of those, like, I have one right, it's out of reach, like an oscillating fan, like a standing, and it's on. And they get in the room, and my buddy's a little tipsy-turvy, and he stumbles backwards and, like, bumps the fan. And he hits it, and he turns, and he looks at it like this. Like you want to mess with me? And my friend Pete, not as tipsy, turns, he goes, yo, fuck that fan, dude. Fuck that thing up. And he turns, he goes, yeah? He's like, yeah, we're going home. And he turns around, he just starts wailing on this fan, like throwing haymakers, takes it to the ground. He broke it into like 15 different pieces. And then they go to bed.
Shit.
And we all come in the morning and we're like, what the hell happened? Sean's like, got the gold gloves. Got the WBC belt, baby. I took down that fan last night. I was dying. And my buddy was just sitting on his bed laughing, watching it. Apparently he was like mounted on it, just like on the floor, slamming on the fan.
Yes, dude. That's so sick. I do that shit all the fucking time.
It's so
dude,
funny.
I love doing that. It's like, are you challenging me?
It's like, you think you can fight me? You're a stick.
I do it all the time where like I'm clumsy, so I bump into things. So I do this thing now, and I'm like, and I quickly punch it, and I'm like, and all my coworkers see me do all the time. So it kind of like makes up for the fact that I'm clumsy, but also like I'm a fucking idiot. So it'll be like this fucking bottle. I'd be like,
yeah, what's up?
Just a quick tap. I'm like, what's up, punk?
That's awesome.
All the time. It's fighting stuff is funny.
It is funny. It never misses. It just doesn't.
Oh man! All right. I like this third question we got going.
Yeah, this one's. I don't know.
I'll just say fuck, marry, kill: Dracula, werewolf, Frankenstein, but also assume they are aware and in control and capable of consenting.
Excuse me. That last part is important.
So they are DTF. In theory.
I guess this depends on what you're into.
I have my 3 already.
I think I have my 3.
All right, lay yours on me.
I think I'm gonna marry Frankenstein.
Okay.
I'm killing the werewolf. And
okay.
I'm going to town with Dracula.
Dude, that is so funny. Because I marry Frankenstein, kill Dracula, fuck the werewolf.
Damn. I think Frankenstein has to be the one you marry. I think there are so many benefits to marrying Frankenstein.
Yeah, dude.
I'm also going off this as it's Frankenstein's monster, not the scrawny scientist that made them.
Fuck.
I don't care
that
about
guy.
him.
We're talking about Frankenstein's monster.
I want the big guy with the bulbs.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine like doing any kind of yard work with Frankenstein. Be like, hey, thanks, dude. Oh, you're gonna go take that tree out for me? Nice. Just rips the tree out of the ground. Like, yeah, dude. So many
after
benefits.
Dinner, I'm like doing the dishes, and he like comes behind me, like doing the dishes with me. I'm like, Frankenstein, stop, Frankenstein.
I gotta finish the dishes.
Stop. I'm like, Frankenstein. Yeah, dude. The benefit of marrying Frankenstein is you can fuck him every night.
That's the unspoken part, Z.
No, I said the inside thoughts out loud. No, I ruined it. Now I can't wear a white dress at my wedding.
I just feel like werewolf has no... Like, when a werewolf is a werewolf, it's like an animal. So it has no control over itself, right? So that could get bad.
I'm not seeing any downsides, Tim. I'm sorry. You telling me this uncontrollable sexy beast is in my bedroom right now? Tim, I'm really having trouble understanding.
You're convincing me further.
I found no downside, Tim.
Actually, I think I'm going to marry the werewolf.
Actually. It was kind of a talk-up between, like a toss-up between Dracula and werewolf. Now, let me preface this. If it is Castlevania Dracula, then I kill the werewolf. Have you seen Castlevania Dracula?
I don't think I have.
Look him up right now, and you'll understand my position. As if you weren't already going Team Dracula.
Oh, jeez.
Hunko alert. Hunk of a man.
This takes out the full fun of Dracula. Dracula's supposed to be like kind of revolting. This guy looks like if Jared Leto was
kind of a
cool.
Weirdo.
like if Jared Leto got to had the vibe he was going for, this is probably what he would look like.
This is what Jared Leto thinks he is.
But he's not. I can already tell you just by looking at this guy, he's not.
Not even close. Yeah, but no, in regular terms, I kill Dracula. I kill him. I kill him hard. I betray him, actually. What now? What now, Dracula? You fucker. You fucking fucker.
White Prince got him again.
White Prince, back at it again.
Back at it again with the white fans. That's stupid.
Damn,
move.
Daniel.
It's ingrained in my mind forever.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again with the white fans.
What a stupid way to go viral.
Do this. We can't do this. It's so easy.
It is.
Oh my God.
Number 4. What is the scariest media you've ever consumed? I'll preface this.
Ooh.
I'm a little weenie hut general when it comes to this kind of stuff. I do not like scary at all.
Same.
I honestly, it could be like Labyrinthine, like the game on Steam that I played with Josh on stream a bunch, or like Phaz.
Oh yeah.
Like when I first got into Phaz, like that was pretty tough.
Phaz at the beginning was fucking scary.
Actually, I
remember screaming in one of my VODs.
Amnesia, I couldn't even make it through the tutorial. I was so scared.
Amnesia's so fucking scary, dude.
I never even got to the part where you saw the monster. Like I didn't even get there. I quit before that on stream, in front of like 15
Which one
people.
did you play?
The first one. I bought them all. I have all of them.
Oh yeah,
I plan on playing them all.
Shit.
I haven't touched them since. Dude, I remember sitting in a corner as my lantern was going out, and Circus was in my chat, and he's like, "You bitch, get out of the corner." And I was like, I can't go. I can't do it.
He's braver than me. I think I played what was like Blood for Pigs, or where the fuck it, Feast for Pigs.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the one, dude, that one has like a fucking pig monster that runs across the screen.
Bro, there's something about like being in control that is also just awful. Like so awful.
Because it means I can run. I can turn the camera.
Like everything that happens is my fault. So if I die, I'm like, wow. Or like when I played crap, what was it called? It wasn't a story. Like it had like a loose story. Devour. That game sucks.
Oh, yeah.
That game is horrifying at first. Like the first few times I played that, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was not having a good time. Labyrinthine I think Labyrinthine's the worst. There are some clips of me and Josh playing that. We played the whole game in one night. And there are some clips of us just screaming at the top of our lungs. We were drinking, which definitely added to it, but we were flipping out. It was terrifying. They did such a good job with that game. Terrifying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm Weenie Hunt Jr. I do not go into the Salty Spittoon. I don't fuck with scary shit. Scary shit happens to me. I don't fuck with it. Mine has to be the first Insidious movie.
Oh, God.
That movie, I don't get nightmares a lot, but Insidious deadass gave me nightmares for a week. I now watched that when I was like 23. Like, not too long ago. Like, and it's funny, when me and Bex were watching it, I'm like, I won't have nightmares. And I remember posting on Twitter, please don't tell my girlfriend I had nightmares after watching Insidious. When that red motherfucker, because he broke one of the rules. He broke the rules. He showed up in the daytime around other people. And that's fucked up. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, it's messed up.
That was so scary. And it was like a 5-minute long, like, repeating shot, like over the shoulder shot scene. Where it's like, I'm talking. Now I'm talking. Now I'm talking. And he was like right behind your dude. And like, it was the fucking worst. I remember being like, ah!
Dude, I hate it.
I hated it.
I hate the feeling of being scared. Like, I don't understand the people that love it. One of my best friends growing up was obsessed with horror. And like his family would always go to like the Paranormal Activity releases. Like they would go to like the midnight release. They're like, wow. Oh my God, this one was great. I was like, no, it was not. It was never great. It's never been great. It's never gonna be great. Like, it's awful. You guys are weirdos for this. I just don't get it. It's not my thing.
A lot of the things with like horror stuff is like, so people with like high anxiety, kind of like me and Bex. So the thing like with anxiety and like panic attacks is like, your body is like, something's wrong. Kill yourself. But like, so when you watch horror media, it kind of gives your brain something like the fuel where it's like, oh, that's what's making me scared. That's what's freaking me out. So that's kind of where horror kind of like plays into things. Like,
yeah,
Bex would be like, I want to watch a scary. And we watch a scary and she's like,
I take it back.
The most recent scary one we watched, it wasn't scary, but it's like a scary kind of like horror movie type beat. It's called what the fuck was it called? It's called oh my God, we literally just watched it. Event Horizon. Have you ever heard of that movie?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though, no.
So it came out in 1997 and it's about like humankind has developed space travel, blah blah blah. Eventually a ship gets like lost around the orbit of I think Neptune, and a ship has to go out because they find a signal and to go find it. Basically, the Event Horizon's like main engine like knows how to make black holes and like travel through space with like warp speed and shit. And it basically entered what is called the hell dimension. Oh, is what they refer to it. And like crazy shit happens. It's basically like if Alien was fused with Hellraiser. Oh
no. I'll pass.
It's freaky in there. Yeah. It's freaky in there.
Oh, they have the Morpheus is in this.
Yeah. Lawrence Fishburne, I think. Is that who that is? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's in it. He's the captain of the ship.
Phenomenal. He's so good.
He was great.
It won an award. It won from the International Horror Guild.
From what I read, it's like a major cult classic.
Yeah, it was the winner of the Pegasus Audience Award at the Brussels International Festival of Fantasy Film, otherwise known as BIFF.
But it was a major tank. It didn't make any money back from the box office. Basically, the whole thing was like a rush production because I can't remember. I think Paramount, whoever produced Titanic, basically, the studio was trying to pump out another big hit right before Titanic released. So they're trying to like, bam, boom, like kind of like,
right,
you know, swing. But no, it was like a rush production. Lots of shit got cut out, and it was a really weird thing. And the funny thing about it is, I was reading it. Apparently, the director or like the writer, whatever the fuck, took heavy inspiration from Warhammer 40K.
Oh my God!
When writing this story, and so there are some fans who consider this movie like an unofficial prequel to Warhammer.
That's funny.
Where like humanity discovers space travel and finds like the hell dimension and all shit like that. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat.
That is, you know,
like
cool.
It even says like in the just like the history about it, like he literally says like, oh yeah, I took a lot of inspiration from Warhammer 40K. I'm like, that's neat. I'm not into Warhammer, but that's kind of neat to hear.
Yeah, it is cool. I'm not into it either. There's a store near me for that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, full storefront. It's like really cool. Never gone in, but
it's sad how like a dying breed those kinds of shops are.
It is. They used to be everywhere. Like, I remember so many of them.
But they're populated by fucking gatekeeping, sweaty ass nerds who stink.
They are. It's so bad going in there.
They breed some of the worst human beings. I just don't want to be around them.
Yeah, I like being nerdy, but I like doing it in a fun way. And these guys don't do it in a fun way. They do it in a bad way.
And it sucks because like the dudes who ruin it kind of like keep you from finding the dudes who help you get into it.
Right.
The worst dudes are the guys who backseat you on Twitch when you're playing a game you've never played before.
And they're everywhere. They are all up in there.
Everywhere, dude.
Yep.
Go here. Oh, you missed it. Go in that room. You just missed the best weapon in the game.
Like,
shame.
Thanks, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. I streamed me
playing. Do you want me to info?
I was doing a D&D stream when I was still doing a campaign with some guys and gals, and someone would join my stream every time, and they were like, I play in 7 campaigns a week. Like, you are the worst D&D player. I'm like, it's my first campaign. It's my 3rd session. I know I'm terrible. Like, leave. I'm not doing this for you. If you want to see professionals,
for real.
Go watch Critical Role. Like, get out of my stream.
Critical Role fucking ruined casual D&D play, and I will die on that hill.
I think I have to agree.
I think Critical Role turned D&D into what was having fun with your friends at a table into having fun with your table, but we got to turn this into content. We got to do an actual play podcast. We got to post twice a week. We got to do. I'm like, what happened to just fucking playing the game?
Yeah, just play games. Just enjoy the games the way you like.
Play the game.
Now we get to play the game.
What do we do now? What do you mean? Now we get to play the game. But yeah, Insidious. It's the scariest media I've ever consumed.
I haven't even tried. Have you seen the Jordan Peele movies? I've
seen
Us, and
I saw Nope.
Nope for me was the worst of the 3, I think. It
didn't really scare me. It was just conceptually weird.
Yes, I feel like that's what he goes for. But Us was scary. Like, Us scared the shit out of me. You know the premise of that one?
Yeah. Us was the one.
That's awful.
It was the body swapper ones, right? Basically, like there's. Okay, yeah. I didn't watch it, but I've heard a lot about it.
I watched it maybe a month or 2 ago. Liv loves those movies, those Jordan Peele ones.
Oh yeah, he's a phenomenal writer.
Oh my god, the stories are great. I hate them though. I really do. Like, Us was scary, like, because it could be real. Like, not really, but like it could be real.
Yeah. What if it's real?
Like, it's fucking terrifying. And then Get Out was also just like, oh my god, this movie's phenomenal, but Jesus Christ, this is crazy.
One was like, when that one dropped, I haven't seen it, but I've heard like the critical reception was like, holy fuck, Jordan Peele's like the guy.
And it was funny because like that was his first like venture into that. And everyone's
his first foray into
the
like
funny guy. Oh, the funny guy. And then he drops a banger. Like, it was unbelievable. I remember that release like it was yesterday. That was crazy. People were dying for more. And then Us was also really, really well done. Nope was good. Nope was way weirder than the other 2, though.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm gonna get into a director who I think is somewhat of a genius, but I fucking hate his ass. Ari Aster, the guy who directed Hereditary, Midsommar, and the one I recently watched, Beau is Not Afraid, or Beau is Afraid.
Oh, I know this guy.
I can't remember. He's a dickhead, and I want to punch him in his fucking mouth. Only because I think his movies should be incredibly shorter. I think he needs to stop writing 3-hour-long movies.
It's too much.
But he also he Hereditary, I think you could have cut a half an hour off of, but Hereditary was fucking scary. That was a freaky ass movie. Midsommar, I think, was like perfect. I think that was like perfect. A good movie, very weird, but had a lot of good flavor to it. Beau is Afraid pissed me off. But what I'm trying to get at is, on the first watch, especially with Nope, I kind of like, I get pissed off because my tiny peanut brain doesn't understand, and I need it to make sense.
Right.
But what me and Bex will do, we usually immediately hop into the Wikipedia, or like we'll read about the movie. We'll go into forums about people who are way smarter than us explain the movie, and it makes more sense. And with Nope, what I liked about it was that spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Nope. It's like the concept of like this big being like a predator and stuff like that, and like, you know, needing to be fed, and like, I don't know, it was really interesting. It wasn't scary to me per se, but like the whole concept of this very large being and shit like that. The blood scene was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. His movies keep me on edge. Like they give me that little like anxiety feeling for the whole duration. When they're over, I'm like, oh, I made it. Wow, that was pretty good. Like that's how I feel when I see his stuff. Us was scarier. Us definitely had more of a horror feel to it. It wasn't a horror film, but it had a horror feel. It was gory. There was a lot of blood in that one.
Well, it's stabbing. Like I feel like with Ari Aster films, they're like a marathon. Like you're like, oh, scary. Whoa, holy shit, she's on the ceiling. Holy fuck. Whereas I feel like sometimes horror movies are like a sprint, like a dead sprint. Like you start off as a jog, and then you're just kind of like,
boom. Yeah, you just go flying.
Yeah.
I agree. All right.
Covered
our media.
Number 5.
Would you rather wear slutty, skimpy Halloween costume or a heavy, difficult to move in over the top full body costume? Imagine you're doing Halloween activities for at least several hours. I think we should say we're doing walking around, trick-or-treating, and then going to a party. That's what we should use.
And then party, yes.
Yeah, that's what we should use as our activities, as our litmus test here.
Slutty.
I think I'm going full body, over the top.
I can't. If I'm restricted, I'll freak out.
I
can't be in a difficult to move costume.
The amount of times that you can put yourself in that kind of costume is very low, like maybe like 3 times in your life. So I think I'll take that chance. One more final time, like
one more for the boys.
Yeah, I mean it would stink.
Yeah,
but also like Halloween kind of stinks.
Yeah,
like, in general. So bonus points. What's the costume? Ooh, I don't know.
Slutty nun.
Slutty nun. The classic.
Slutty nun. Bex wouldn't let me be a nun. I tried to pick the nun costume, but she made me pick vampire. I want to be the nun.
I would be the Iron Giant.
Oh my god, that's such a hardcore pick. I
love that movie.
I respect this pick. Whoa. Tim is the Iron Giant.
I used to watch that movie
recast?
all the time. I wonder.
That movie is art. It's art.
Costume? Oh yeah, people have made Iron Giant costumes. Wow, this guy made a 16-foot tall Iron Giant.
Can we buy that at Home Depot?
Good for you, dude. Holy crap.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they sell them.
The realm of imagination is limitless.
Wow, they sell a lot of this stuff on Etsy.
Oh, if we're still doing this podcast in a year for next Halloween, I'm getting one of those fucking 12-foot Home Depot skeletons and I'm putting it in this room. God is my witness. I will put one of those fucking skeletons in my house.
I love it. That's awesome.
Piece by piece if I need to.
Yeah, I think I would do Iron Giant.
I like that actually. Could you imagine like we do the show one year, you're the Iron Giant and I'm a slutty nun?
That would be really funny.
That'd be so funny. Oh, that'd be so real.
I love that movie, man. It's such a good movie.
It's a great movie.
I don't think it gets enough love. I know crazy, a lot of people love it, but man, it's so good.
It's crazy like it goes I think it toes cult classic territory, even though it's like an incredible movie from start to finish.
Yeah. I think it should. But it's 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. 96 is high. No, that's
a really good number.
That's pretty good. 1999. Damn.
Yeah, I think around the release, it just didn't do. I think there wasn't enough marketing for it. I think is where it fell short.
Sad. It's so good.
I don't think anyone would disagree with you when you say that Iron Giant is a fantastic movie.
Hogarth Hughes, man. Doesn't get any better.
That's my boy. And Jennifer Aniston is the mom. Like, that's crazy.
I know. This movie deserves...
Where's the giant, Mansley? He was there! It was right there!
Such a good movie. They have so many
Iron Giant for Halloween.
Good actors in it, too. Vin Diesel is the giant.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston is the mom.
Yep.
Christopher McDonald. I think Kent Mansley is the investigator. No. Yeah.
Kevin Bacon is Mansley. Isn't he?
No, Kevin Bacon. No. What's the guy who plays Shooter McGavin in?
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's Mansley, Christopher McDonald.
That's right.
Which is awesome. There's not a big cast for this movie.
Oh no.
Like it's large enough, but it's not. It's just a lot of additional voices. So good.
What did Kevin Bacon voice? What am I thinking of? No, I'm thinking of James Woods when he was Hades. I don't know why that's where my mind was going.
I see that though.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
All
Maybe I'll watch that.
I think we got a lot of Halloween ground to cover.
We do. Number 6. This one.
All right.
This one's a multi-part.
This is a big one. Yeah. Let's see here. Have you ever bobbed for apples, trick-or-treated, intentionally made Halloween mischief, gone on haunted hayrides, carved jack-o'-lanterns, visited a supposedly haunted location, had spooky ghost sex, played in one of those corn kernel sandbox things?
No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, no. That's great content the way I just did that, right?
I stand by that.
I've never bobbed for apples, ever.
I don't think I have either. It's scary. I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. Kind of gross, too.
It feels also emasculating.
Yeah, that's true. I really don't think I'd be very good at it. I don't think I would get one.
Yeah. I think my method would just go into water and like close the back of my throat and go and like try to suck one in my mouth. Just
oh my god!
I kind of want to do it now. Maybe one day for the podcast.
Patreon, bob for apples. Just get a bucket ready.
Candy apples.
That could be fun.
We did. That would be pretty fun. I if we had more time and like there was, I would have loved to like carve like a little mini pumpkin while we did this. But there's maybe next year.
We got it filing away.
Yeah.
Maybe for the holiday one. I'll save it. We'll talk about it after. No spoilers.
Ooh. Yes. We've trick or treated. Obviously, we've been children at some point.
Halloween mischief.
You've had there was one year. Was it for Halloween? No, for my friend's birthday party, we threw toilet paper into his trees.
Nice.
There's a picture of me like standing with them. There's like toilet paper everywhere. And then he wanted me to come back the next day to help him take it down. I was like, no, dude, fuck you. That was your birthday party.
Your birthday's over, dude.
Your birthday's freaking over. It's not about you anymore, dude.
I don't think I've
He's like, oh, you gonna come over and help me clean it up? I'm like, no, what the fuck? That was part of your party.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's probably why we're not friends anymore.
Could be. Could be.
Haunted hayride. Yeah, I used to do it like every year.
Yeah, I've gone on one of those. Never carved a jack-o'-lantern though. I've never done that.
Really?
Never.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's on my list.
Try to do it every year.
Try. I don't know. We never did it.
It's hard, but it's fun.
It doesn't look easy. Yeah, it looks pretty hard.
It's gross, but it is fun. Like once you cut in and like you're scooping out the guts, you get them all scraped and you just reach in and grab. You're like, ew, gross. And then if you want to go the extra step, you can pick out the seeds and put some salt and pepper on them and like bake them in the oven. Mm-hmm. I just throw those fuckers away. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. No, I probably wouldn't.
But what is fun, now that you have a dog, dogs can eat pumpkin. Mm-hmm. So like, you can give your dog little pumpkin treats.
That's good to know.
Which is nice. Pumpkin's good for their digestion. Fun fact.
That's also good to know.
So if your dog's having trouble pooping or is pooping not great, you can give them some like pumpkin puree. Fun fact.
Good to know. Keep that one in the back of my mind.
Visit a supposedly haunted location. I wanted to. Me and my buddy Ty have wanted to go like ghost hunting before, but I've never purposely stepped foot into a haunted location.
I mean, technically, I've been in Sleepy Hollow a bunch of times, like the town of Sleepy Hollow. So I guess that counts, but it's always been during the day to get Chipotle on the way upstate. So it's, I don't know if it's really going to count. Oh, no, that's a lie. I've definitely been inside the Kings Park Psychiatric Center, and that's definitely haunted. Definitely. My parents live like 10 minutes away from there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I used to know all the ways to get in. We would go plenty. My friend spent the night in there once, which was crazy. Crazy.
It's so crazy that wasn't your first pick.
I forgot about it. Honestly, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
He blocked it out. Maybe he has had spooky ghost sex.
Bro, it's crazy in there. That place is like, you feel like your bones are chilled when you're walking through there.
Like bad vibes, bad
terrible vibes, dude. One time I went in there with my buddy and we were like, oh, this window's like kind of cracked. Like, let's go in here. We were in the incinerator room where they burned the bodies that died.
Oh my God.
Like it had like the metal tray beds that were out. I was like, oh my God, where are we? Like, what is going on here? It's not a good place. Scary as hell.
Oh my God. I've wanted to. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but you know, like the big thing, where they shut down the insane asylums and just kind of let them all go. They just shut them down and just let the patients go. That happened in Connecticut, where my mom used to live. I think she lived near a mental institution, and remembers fucking mentally unwell people just kind of like wandering around town.
Oh God.
Because they just like shut it down. But like I think there's droid footage of just like flying through the building and shit like that. And like people in my town are like, oh yeah, I've seen that place. Oh, I've been in there before. I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to go. There's also, I think, the lighthouse in St. Augustine is one of the most haunted places. And I'd love to go in there too. The one in Florida.
Yeah.
Supposedly super haunted in there.
Yeah, I'm done with haunted. Psych Center, I didn't even think about it. That's how freaked out I was at that place. I mean, it's a whole city, bro. Like it's so big. You could get lost so easy. My friends have been down in the sewers. I never ever did that. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
They have like these underground pipes throughout the whole compound, but you can get lost down there like there's no tomorrow because it's pitch black. You're underground. All the entrances are sealed, but you can get them open because of course you can. Awful, scary place.
That's psycho shit. You wouldn't catch my ass doing that. No, sorry, Bob.
So crazy.
The first sight of a fucker coming at me, I'm fucking swinging. Come here.
Yeah, awful. I would not go back there. I wouldn't recommend anyone go there either. It's not safe. Like the building is like compromised. It's falling apart. I would not go into any of those buildings.
White Prince does not recommend this.
No, neither does Fred.
Fred might. Hey, you can't say that. Fred might want to go down there.
This Fred doesn't.
Not this version. Not Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, spooky ghost sex.
Wait a fucking second here. Hold on. Freddie Prinze Jr. I think voices Fred. Isn't that right?
Oh, does he?
Isn't he the live action Fred?
Oh my God, he is.
And I'm White Prince.
He is. That's so.
Let's go. Themed outfits.
What are the odds of that? I mean, seriously, that's crazy.
Let's go. We planned the whole thing, guys.
Gotcha. Get Halloween.
Hold this.
W for the boys. Oh, yeah.
No, he's flossing again. Stop.
I punched my mic.
Oh, my God. All right. The last one is I hope I've never had spooky ghost sex.
I haven't wanted to. So if I have, it's been against my will.
Ugh, I don't want that. And I don't know what the corn kernel sandbox thing is.
Yeah, I've never heard of this, so I definitely haven't played in it. But now I'm gonna look it up. Corn.
I think you might have gotten trapped in a grain mill as a child, and you just didn't know what it was. I'm glad you made it out.
Corn
Poor thing.
Kernel sandbox. A corn box.
Corn box. I gotta rebrand.
This is interesting. It's a sandbox with corn.
I'm so unimaginative. Never thought about it.
I've never played in one of these.
That sounds like a really bad idea if it got wet.
Yeah.
That sounds gross, actually.
Sandboxes are pretty gross too. I mean,
yeah, but at least like the sand like will properly like evaporate.
Yeah, the corn won't.
And like dry up, but the corn will just get like hot and humid.
Ugh.
Oh, dude, fuck that. And the last one is, can you list every Halloween costume you've ever worn? I feel like I listed most of mine.
I mean, are we talking like
being a young adult,
like baby all the way till now?
I think she says ever worn.
All right, I can try. I mean, I'm definitely not going to get them all.
Just lightning round.
Definitely a little stretch that you guys are going to love because it's so creative. I think I was like I guess I could start at like 3 because I don't remember what the pictures were.
Yeah.
I was a Miami Dolphins player. I was a cowboy. Then I was the Red Ranger. Then I was Spider-Man. That takes me to 11, I think. Darth Vader.
Right.
Then I was a gangsta. I was a guy with a big boombox and the big pimp money signs, and that was fun.
God damn, white boy coolin'.
Then I was Jango Fett. Then I was Boba Fett. Then I was a TV. Then I was the Pillsbury Doughboy. That was fire. I bought a lot of oversized white clothes and stuffed them with like stuffing and painted my face white and had the hat. It was great. I was walking around. I was like a junior in high school. I was walking around. I was like, ho 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 ho, poke my belly. Just like poke my belly.
That must have been fire, dude.
That one was funny. Senior year of high school, I don't think I did anything. Freshman year of college, I was, I believe, a beer mug. Sophomore year, I don't remember. I think I just wore a sports jersey. I don't think I had a costume. I think I wore a football jersey. Junior year, I was Steve Irwin. Wore my little safari expedition Steve Irwin outfit.
Great Bengal tiger.
And then senior year, I don't remember what I was senior year. I think it was stupid though. I don't remember.
Damn.
And then as an adult, I was Fred. I was a golfer because I had nothing. Liv hates Halloween, so we never order costumes because she's like, oh, Halloween's stupid. I hate it so much.
Oh, wow.
So we don't really do much. I think that's it, though. I don't think I really was anything else. There was one more as an adult, and I have no idea what it is. Yeah. I tried, Bex. It's a good rundown of what I tried to do.
Damn, you've had a lot of you got a lot of fucking costumes.
Yeah, we did a bunch.
See if I can fucking remember. I think when I was a baby, my parents had me in a cow costume. So I was in like a little cow onesie. Let me think here.
My friend was.
I was
Barney
also the Red Ranger. Oh, that's so cute.
As a kid, though, he was like 30. He had this big Barney hat on. It was so funny.
I think I was also the Red Ranger one year. I think it was like a NASCAR like anime like show. I was one of the red drivers, whatever the fuck it was. I got a chip stuck in my mask.
Oh, one year I was Harry Potter. And one year I think I
wish I was Ron Weasley.
I think I was also a race car driver one year too. Maybe one of the Spider-Man years. Maybe I only had 4 Spider-Man years.
I think I was the blue M&M one year.
Nice.
God, it's so fuzzy when I was a child. I was the Grim Reaper one year. I wore like a shawl and like had a scythe. I was Batman from the Christopher Nolan films. I was that Batman. I remember because I had the gauntlets that had like the foam spikes on them.
They go to sleep.
Where is he?
I don't kill. He's on a happy farm with rainbows.
Joker.
I think that's my favorite part of the Christopher Nolans, the College Humor Batman knockoffs. Those are just
God, it's so
freaking funny.
What an era. Have you seen that kid? That the kid was Batman. It's like, hi, honey, what do you want for dinner? Justice. And puts a headlock and pulls her back. It's so good. Let me see here. didn't dress up for a while. I was Thurston Werkel. I was the nerd one year, and then I skipped a few years. I was obviously Wario. I was Cuphead one year. I dressed up as the hot dog costume. I couldn't take it with me, but I was Ned Flanders. One year I had a mustache.
Awesome.
I bought like the pink shirt and like the green sweater. But I didn't have like the pants or the shoes, so no one really knew who I was. So I was just like wearing a sweater.
Just the sweater guy.
And then later that night as Wario, I was Slutty Wario, where I wore like overalls, but like they were cut off at my thighs. So I was like Slutty Wario. Obviously I'm I'm like beating my shit in the corner.
No, that's sex offender Wario.
Sex pest Wario. I was supposed to be a vampire, but I settled for White Prince.
Also phenomenal.
I really wish I could have gotten the fangs worked out. I don't think I was. You know what's funny? I have a whole Shy Guy costume I've just never put together.
Oh, that's
from
cool.
From Mario. I bought like the materials to make the mask and like the whole. I have a red hoodie and blue pants. I've just never worn it.
That's
or
cool.
Made it.
Shy Guy rocks.
So that's my. If I didn't do this, that was my backup.
Shy Guy's so cool. Love Shy Guy.
Yahoo! I main him in Mario Kart.
He's a great main for Mario Kart, honestly.
I love Shy Guy. But I think that's, if I'm forgetting any, what was I? There was one year we went to a Halloween party. I was wearing what a tie, like a kigu is. It's like the animal outfits that like zip up and have like hoodies.
Oh, that's what I did my senior year of college. I was a kangaroo with one of those.
There you go.
There we go.
Hell yeah, we got there. I wore a tiger one that I like tied off at the waist,
and
I put like stick-on gems around my eyes, and I just kind of went like that. I called it fuckable trash. And I just went to a party like that one year.
Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
That's funny.
Also, a party with my friends, so I was just fucking around.
Of course.
Yep.
Dang.
That's pretty much it. If I'm forgetting any, Bex, let me know.
Halloween. Our first special.
All right. I'm excited. I'm having a lot of fun.
Me too.
This is cool. This might be a little bit of a long one. If we can. Let me see here. We got time for like one or two more questions, I think.
Yes. Should we take the one from the non-Bex?
I think so. Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah.
Right, so this one comes.
We'll do a non-Bex and then a Bex one.
This one comes from. I'm not going to go with our full legal name here because I don't know if you want that out there. This comes from CTE. Sincerely, your shitty fan, CTE. Long time listener, long time viewer. Back when I was streaming, and buddy, actually, we met up once. He was in New York, and he crashed in my apartment one night. That was cool. I don't know how he made it to me. He came from so far away in an Uber. He's like, I don't even know how I made it here. It was like 2:00 in the morning. Okay. He says, good morning, Mr. Meat and Mr. Ghoul. When did you send this? 9 a.m. Would you rather diarrhea blast your shorts every time you hear the word Baja, even if you were not part of the conversation, or each time you meet a new person, introduce yourself with your first name, last name, age, birthplace, and the last time you shit your pants as if you are in a trance and have no recollection of your journey to Browntown? The recollection of defecation is determined not by whether you swapped your chonies or not, but by whether you should have wiped or not. Keep in mind, this is not about if you wiped, but if you should have wiped. Very important. It is every little detail. If it's itching, you self-snitching. Okay.
Oh my god.
So off the top of my head, I'm going with Baja. Shitting myself every time I hear Baja. I don't hear that word much.
Diarrhea blast?
I mean,
that's shart territory. That's violent shart.
I think it's worse than shart on it. I think it's like the blood scene from Nope, just out of your butt.
This is the one where like when you sit down and it sounds like you're pouring out a glass of water into the toilet.
See, I'm picturing like harder than that. The word blast really like that's a good adjective.
That's like the consistency I'm looking for. It's just like liquid.
Yeah, I'm thinking like that, but just like like you know the Super Soaker flash flood that they made where you like pull the top and it just like explodes. Like that's that's what I'm picturing here.
This is like you're putting a rotten peach on the table and slapping it.
Disgusting.
Oh God. Oh no, you're pounding it like a fucking applesauce cup.
Like ooh. You're just throwing pudding cups against the wall.
Or each time you meet a new person, introduce yourself with first name, last name, age, birthplace, and the last time you shit your pants, as if you're in a trance. That was crazy. But that one doesn't involve shitting my pants, and I go to Taco Bell a lot.
28, Long Island, right now, pooping right now.
Zeke, Marsh, 28, Norwich. I hope not soon.
This is tough. I think the only time I hear Baja is if someone's talking about Baja Blasts. That's really like the only instance where that word comes into my life. And I don't get a lot of Taco Bell, like ever. And a lot of my friends don't really eat a lot of Taco Bell. So I don't think Baja Blast would be, I mean, maybe like, oh, that would suck if I like put on a video and it's like, get the new Baja Blast. I'm like, no. And you just start like pooping like crazy. Oh. Like that would be tough. I would have to get YouTube Premium to avoid Baja Blast commercials, I think. That would be worth it, I think. But I think I have to go with the Baja one.
I have to go with the introduction one. Again, like I'm getting Taco Bell maybe like once every 2 weeks now.
Yeah, that's a lot of blasters coming out of you if you pick that choice.
I always get a Baja Blast. I can't. It's inaugural. If I get anything other than Baja Blast, I'm not getting Taco Bell.
You know, I've never had one. Ever.
You are a fascinating human being, Tim. You've never carved a jack-o'-lantern, and you've never had Baja Blast.
Maybe we could do Baja Blast taste tests for like a Patreon one day. I'll get like a couple different flavors.
That'd be sick.
And we'll do a little Taco Bell. Because I've only had Taco Bell, I could probably count it on two hands how many times in my life I've eaten Taco Bell.
Don't ask me how many times I've had Taco Bell.
my go-to fast food was always McJangles, Mickey D's, MC Dickies. That's my stuff. A couple McChickens.
Ooh.
Shake, some fries.
MC Dick down.
That's
you know what's funny? They just came out with the chicken Big Mac.
I know, I gotta try that. I have to.
I recently reviewed it on TikTok. I reviewed the chicken Big Mac in my car.
How is it? give me your review because I'm curious.
It's mid, but it's okay. The one I got. Let me preface this. I got McDonald's like 9:00 after I got off work. I say this in the review. It wasn't hot. The cheese wasn't like really melted at all. Not a lot of sauce. It was a 6 out of 10. You know, what can you expect from like a Big Mac made out of like McChicken patties?
That's fair. Yeah.
The sauce really carries it, and I think Big Macs are mid anyways.
Yeah, I think Big Macs are a little underrated or overrated.
I say it in the review, but I think if McDonald's should have a flagship burger, it's got to be the double quarter pounder.
So good.
They are always made fresh. They are made to order.
It's so good.
Big Macs are not made to order. Why are they not made to order? That's so weird. It's the most popular sandwich. The Big Mac. I don't get it.
Wow. My TikTok is so screwedy.
It's like when you ever get a double quarter pounder, that's why they make you go wait in a spot because they're making it fresh. Hot for you.
Oh, I found the video.
McDonald's is hot for you.
Okay, I'm going to watch this video after the pod's over. The review.
It's like 2 minutes of me in my car. my buddy, my old work buddy Chris messaged me. He's like, dude, love the review. Want to see more of these? I'm like, thanks.
Okay. What the people want.
You know what's funny? Before the podcast, I was a little late to recording. I was talking on the phone with my friend who just got out of like a really long relationship. And Bex was chatting with them before I called them, and they were kind of like keeping them up to speed with everything that's been going on with their lives. I was like, oh, they got to know everything. Let them know about the chicken Big Mac and how mid it is.
It looks so good in the
have to know.
commercials. You know, this is what happens every time I get McDonald's. It looks so good, and I get it. And we all know it looks like crap. You eat it, you feel like crap. You're like, that just wasn't worth what I just spent or did to myself. Because now I feel sick.
It's so expensive now.
It's expensive. It's not that good. It's not satisfying anymore. And I always think it's going to be way better than it is. Every time. It's a real bummer.
I'm slowly coming to that realization about all fast food, but it's like it's just so quick and easy.
I know.
For me to get it and like, don't have to cook.
It is still cheaper than like other places if you do takeout. It is.
Yeah.
Not much, but
it sucks. McDonald's really fucked me off recently. I got the what's it called? The chicken deluxe or whatever the fuck it's called.
Mm-hmm. The big chicken sandwich.
This motherfucker didn't come with pickles and it didn't come with sauce. They put a chicken patty in between two pieces of bread and that was it.
Yeah, that's not good.
I was so mad.
That's gross.
I was so nice to them too. And it's like I'd rather them have spat in my mouth. That would have been a better experience than eating this fucking sandwich.
Dude.
I was pissed. I was so mad. I almost walked in.
So I'm a McChicken guy. I'm a big McChicken guy.
Oh, they're so good.
And when I was in Ireland, I did a month in Ireland in college for a class. And my friends, I just told them, I was like, I don't care when we do it, but we need to go to McDonald's. Like, we have to get McDonald's here so we can compare. And one night we went and we had to walk like 30 minutes to get there. Like, it was far. And we got there and it was so clean and so nice. And I get up there and I was using the self-order kiosk. And I'm clicking around, adding my McChickens. And I get my McChickens with mayo and cheese. And I take the lettuce off most times just because I'm not here for the lettuce. I want that shacking.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm ordering it and my friend leans in and he's like, yo, just to let you know, like, they don't eat a lot of mayo over here the way that we do. So like, I'm ordering extra mayo. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I put on like extra mayo for all of my McChickens. He was so wrong. Dude. They eat more mayo than we do. It was like soup. I opened the wrapper. It was like gooey and oozing out of the wrapper. I looked at him. He was like, oh no, we made a mistake. I'm trying to like scrape it off. The bread is like soggy and wet. It was so gross. But the chicken was so much better than our American chicken. It was so crispy. It was so much better.
You Americans and your processed chicken.
So bad.
It's so funny that when I went to England for a week, I also went to McDonald's.
You have to try it. You have to. As an American, you need to know. It's like a must. It's what you have to do.
It was okay. I also went to Subway.
We went to...
Which is so much easier.
There's this restaurant. It's a fast food chain there called Max. Something Max. Little Max? Supermax. And it's basically like their McDonald's. And it's so good. It's way better than McDonald's.
Oh.
One of the first nights we're there, me and my 3 friends are in this Supermax. And these girls walk in. I'll describe them to you. Their skirts were barely skirts. It was like, they were like that thick. They were shorter than short. Their shirts were the same. And they had the most makeup on I've ever seen. Like, they looked like caked on, right? Oh. And they sit at a table, like a couple tables down from us, and they're like twirling their hair and like waving at us. And my buddy Drew turns and he's like, I think those girls are into us, guys. Like, I think they like us. And we're all just sitting there like Drew, do you understand what's going on right now? Do you know what those girls are? And he's like, well, duh. They're on a cheerleading team because they have a lot of makeup on. So they must have been like, Drew, they're prostitutes. they are looking for money right now. And he was like, oh. And then he stopped waving back at them because, of course, but the damage was done. Like, they didn't take their eyes off us the rest of the time we were eating our food. I was like, we gotta go, guys. We gotta get out of here. He was like, duh, they're cheerleaders, man. I'm like, what? The 35-year-old women are cheerleaders? What cheer team are they on?
They're cheering for Slut City.
So funny.
It's like that scene from Grandma's Boy. You spent our rent money on Filipino hookers? They're not hookers. They're massage therapists. You're a hooker.
So funny.
Oh, man.
So good.
Great question, CTE. Good to
that
see
was
you
a
again.
good one. And the PS is great as well. Shout out to you for that. And definitely no offense to people with IBS. We're pouring out the Imodium for you, like CTE said. We feel your pain. Keep them coming, people.
Sincerely,
everyone, send us.
Sincerely, your shitty fan.
If we get enough, like if we get so many that we can't keep up with them, we will record an episode strictly questions. We'll just do an hour and a half of questions. Bang, bang,
Oops.
bang.
All questions. It's the Q&A episode, baby.
So, also just before we start heading out, because we are coming up on a hefty runtime, the more that I look at it.
Yeah.
Master Debaters will come. I'm going to make this promise. I haven't even talked to Zeke about it. Master Debaters before Thanksgiving. In the next 3 episodes, you will get Master Debaters.
I'm excited.
It's coming.
I'll actually have an outfit for it by then.
Yeah, I gotta iron my suit.
Oh fuck, he's wearing a suit. Okay. I
My
gotta figure out how to
suit.
return clown shoes.
I mean my blue suit.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh man, yeah. So next 3 episodes, one of the next 3 ones we will record. We'll record it by Thanksgiving. I can't promise it'll be out.
Yeah.
Maybe the week of Thanksgiving. We'll be thankful for the podcast by doing Master Debaters. That could be a little fun theme, but it's coming. We are going to do it. We promise. We've been keeping you waiting long enough.
For real, especially Bex.
Yeah, I feel so bad. She's given us so much, and we've given her nothing.
I know. Again, Bex, we have a backlog of questions. You can hold off on questions for a bit.
We do.
We have quite a bit.
Yeah, we have so many. Because we have
if
two much older ones too from 2023.
I know. But if any of you out there, much like CTE or Bex, want to send us a question, you can send it at our email, which is jaredlittlesucks, SUX, at gmail.com. That's jaredlittlesucks@gmail.com. Or we're also active we're semi-active on Twitter. You can follow us at Hit Podcast. We're active enough. And you can send us a question. You can add us at Hit Pod. Or you can do hashtag. Do we do hashtag Hint Pod? Or is it hashtag Hint? I think it's Hint Pod. Yeah, do hashtag Hint Pod, and we'll filter it there. Or if you're on YouTube, you can leave us a comment down below.
Please.
Maybe it's your first time listening. Like and subscribe.
That'd be sick.
That'd be nice. We're up to like what?
16 I saw today. 16 subscribers
16
with 2
subscribers.
episodes.
Was pretty good.
It's called the big time, baby.
We're liking that. Oh, whoa, baby. And if you're listening on Spotify, give us a rating. Maybe follow us so you can know when our next episode. It's every Friday, but you'll get alerted when we upload a new episode.
Except for this
one. And you can also comment.
Because it's on Thursday. So if you weren't following, you might be a day late to the episode, and we don't want you to miss these great vibes. So
you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you got to look out for that.
Yeah, and you can also comment on Spotify as well. There's a feature on Spotify where you can leave comments. So if you wanna do that, we're open to that as well.
Yeah, we are here.
Yeah.
We want all the feedback. We want all the smoke.
We do.
Bring it to us.
We're very appreciative of all the feedback. We talk about it all the time about the feedback and the responses we get. It's been great. We really appreciate that. And that being said, it is Halloween. It is the spooky night, but it's also the night to be responsible and be safe.
Mm-hmm. And don't do anything too bad. Like,
don't do anything I wouldn't.
Well, stay away from those werewolves, everyone.
Guess they're all for me. I got werewolf fever. But no, be safe out there. Drink responsibly. Don't do anything crazy.
Yeah, don't go nuts.
It's a fun night, but if it's gonna be cold where you're at, if you're gonna dress slutty, bring warm clothes. Bring other shoes.
It's worth it
to walk in.
Bring a jacket.
We're out here to have fun, but also be safe.
Yeah.
Be warm.
It's a good holiday.
And kids out there, remember, mom and dad get a cut. We get the parent tax.
Yeah.
Keep that out there.
Big cut.
Also, parents, Take the shit candy. Don't take the good candy.
Don't be like that. The pumpkin Reese's are for the kids. Go buy your own. I mean that.
You're a fucking adult.
I mean that.
You've got your own money. You got your own goddamn money. Ugh. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, it's been a great week. It's been another great week. I haven't been wearing pants this whole episode.
Oh, he got us. He got us.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
It's a jump scare. Oh my God.
My leg. I love you guys. Be safe out there. Man, I needed this.